Hello, everyone. My name is Kolade Kalejai. I live in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and I work as a senior application analyst with a retail company currently here in the Netherlands. I do more or less ITHR, so implementing and usage of technology within the HR space. Basically, that's what I do. I moved to the Netherlands about a year ago, late June last year. So I've been here for a year plus now, a year and a few months. Prior to that, I lived in the United Kingdom. I was there for my master's degree initially, and then I started working for a bit before I relocated to the Netherlands. Um, it's been it's been a journey, right? Initially, first of all, living in Nigeria, living in the country for almost 2 years, and then moving to another country entirely. To be honest, it didn't really occur to me what I was doing to a large extent. I was just moving as I was being led, to be honest. And yeah, that's where I ended up where I am at the moment. But thinking back, I think it required a lot of effort. But to be honest, again, I'm saying that with a lot, it really hasn't been as much of a hassle as it would have seemed like. Moving to the UK, I did have a lot of help. I met a lot of people that made that move particularly very easy. Students like myself, and then friends of family that made a lot of things a little bit easier. And then moving to the Netherlands was also quite easy because the company I came to work with helped a lot with things that had to do as far as settling in is concerned. So somehow, the journey has been quite chill. Uh, Finding an apartment, getting set up with things you need um, as an expat in a new country. That journey has been more or less very easy. So yay, yay for that. Um, I I think the weather here and the UK are more or less the same. If I was to vote, however, I would pick the Netherlands. It's slightly a little bit better from what I've seen at least so far. But yeah, Western Europe, or at least this part of the country that of Europe, these parts of Europe that are quite close to each other, the weather is more or less the same. But I think the Netherlands sort of edges the UK out. But yeah, nonetheless, it's hot on summer days, it's cold on winter days, and then you have the long nights, the uh, during the winter and shorter, longer days during the summer. So yeah, it did take some getting used to, but yeah, I mean, here we are. Compared to Nigeria, oh wow, I personally do not do well with a lot of heat, so I'm a bit biased. It is cold, but then I think I still prefer the cold to because I was in Nigeria last year and the heat was a lot. So I don't know if or where to put the. I'm a bit torn, but yeah, not no place like home, right? The food is fantastic. Yeah, Dutch cuisine is a bit well, limited is not the word. It's very unique to the sense that they have staple dishes that I think I'm doing well in trying a lot of them, but then they do also have a lot of sweet stuff. And yeah, I'm not much of a fan, but yeah, me as fast food is concerned, I'm happy to try anything. I'm not so much of a picky eater. So yeah, and of course, if I'm also craving Nigerian stuff, I know where to get my stuff. So shout out to Funke Funky Treats. She does a fantastic job. Yeah. So the food is a fine balance. I mean, you can try. I love Asian food as well. Speaking with a colleague, recommended a few places. So yeah, Asian food is up there. Amsterdam particularly has a lot of options you can try, from Turkish, Asian, European, whatever you want, African. There's something for everyone here. So it's a very good mixture. The people are also very, very fantastic, and most of the people I've met are either from work, um, church, and yeah, everybody is super nice. Everybody is, willing to help you settle in, just make your life a lot easier. And it's been a very welcoming experience for me, and very welcoming community. Met some fantastic people that put me onto so many things and helped me out in so many ways. Even some folks from my uni days that I was that I reconnected with while moving here too as well. Um, and yeah, to be fair, I'm open to embracing and welcoming all sorts of things. I'm currently learning Dutch as well to sort of help me uh, to a large extent integrate into the society. I don't just want to be an expat living here. I want to embrace as many things as I can, whilst still building up for my value as much as possible. So yeah, it's a nice. Dutch people are very direct, but nonetheless, it's a nice experience. It's nice to see the perspective of some things from so many different angles and so many people. I do like the fact that Dutch people are very direct, and they sort of have a very excellent work culture. Everybody is, as much as possible, bringing their A game. Um, and then they have a lot of systems and structures in place that don't necessarily rely on people, but then ensure that you get the best service in so many areas. And I wish that would be seen in Nigeria as well, to be honest. Um, it's a, I mean, it's not all good, it's not all perfect, but yeah, there's a fine balance here. And I do love the fact that people are also very humble. They're very active as well. Everybody's either riding a bicycle, people are walking, there's a very fit, everybody's running, it's really nice. It's really nice. And then as far as my goals, I do hope that uh, I'm able to build or integrate myself into the system, like I said, and then sort of build my own practice, build a space where I'm able to express some of the things I love doing around consulting, around teaching, and offering services to people within the ITHR space, such that I'm able to work out of my comfort zone and have a lot of flexibility to uh, also build a stable future here. That's, not to get into detail, more or less where my head is at as far as future aspirations. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. This has been fantastic. And wish you all the best. Catch you.